Hi, everybody. So, let go of dead weight. Let go of dead weight. Let go of the things that you are holding on to that are no longer serving you. Whether it's people, whether it's ideas, whether it's mindsets, whether it's no matter what it is, let it go. Let it go. The reason we hold on to shit is because we're afraid of the unknown. We are afraid of what is out there. So it's easier for us to hold on to what we got than let it go and not have it. But what you have is not working for you. What you have is a dead weight. I had to do this. I had to do this myself. There are people I have to let go of. I have to let go of them. Because even though it's fun hanging with them and shit, they poison me far more than helping me. And it takes a certain level of courage to let people go. It takes a certain level of courage. Because you gotta understand that we are at the point in our human evolution that we're not meeting any person that is new anymore. Okay? So there's no newcomer being formed no more. Every person you meet, you've met before. Every person you meet, you have met them before. And I personally believe, I may be wrong, I personally believe that the relationship you have with them now is simply the same relationship you had with them before. Okay? So the question then is, are you going to repeat the past pattern by staying there in a relationship that is not healthy? Or are you going to develop courage this time to have a different experience with that person? Let's say in the past you were weak and you couldn't say no and blah blah blah, and so you came back into this lifetime with the karma, with that particular karma, to experience the same experience, but this time to be strong enough to tell them to fuck off, right? So you came into the world with that same person, and so the same experience is repeating itself. Okay? And you are about to repeat the same shit and stay there and allow all that toxicity to build up in your life again. You have a choice to say no. You have a choice to tell them to fuck off, because that is what they're there for. They are there because you guys went through the same shit before and the same shit happened, and if you allow with the same shit, it's going to happen again. You are not meeting anybody new. You gotta understand that the people that you are meeting, you don't met them before. You guys have had the same shit happen before. Because you gotta understand that your growth and your willingness to say no to them and to remove yourself from them would help you grow, break that karma, balance out that karma, give you that finish that business with them, but it will also help them to grow. Because when both of you are doing this toxic thing, you guys are feeding each other, and the unfinished business keeps perpetuating. I'm going to use myself as a personal example again. So I had the pleasure of looking at my past life Nehru chart. I don't advise anybody to do this because it was really creepy. It was very creepy. It was kind of like looking at myself, looking at my previous life. It was creepy. But after a while, I got used to it. But in my past life, I had a Cancer fourth house. I had a moon in Cancer in my fourth house. Was it a moon in Cancer or a Cancer? I had a Cancer fourth house in my past life. And I had the moon in Sagittarius, which I still have now, but I had it in the 11th house. Okay? So, with the moon in Cancer, with the Cancer fourth house, it tells you that I was really, really attached to my family. very, very attached to my family. And I had a Virgo second house, so and I had Saturn sitting in Virgo in my second house. So my value system was very, very, probably very jacked up. I had a poor, probably really, really struggle in that lifetime with my self-esteem and my self-worth and all of that. And then I had my sun, Venus in the 12th house. So of course, I had a hard time with my sense of self, had a hard time finding my value because I had Venus sitting in the 12th house. I also had Mercury, Uranus sitting in the 12th house. So you can tell that the person that I was then was somebody who was so docile, who was not strong and was very, very attached to relationships. And those relationships probably were not the best ones. And I probably suffered a lot from it. So when I came into this life, I came in with an Aquarian 4th house. Instead of Cancer, who was very needy and needed family, needed this, needed from people, I came in with an Aquarian 4th house. I don't give a fuck. I really don't. But I still needed to break the chain. I still needed to get to the point where I told my mother, enough is enough. Enough is enough. Because we probably have done this before. Me and her probably have done this before in the past. And then this time I finally got the courage to say, no, I'm not going to let you, do that to me anymore. I was 36. And then I've had friends that have come into my life, and in as much as I wanted to hold on to them because there was something about them that was fun, I also knew that these are people I need to let go of. Because probably in the past I accumulated so many toxic friends simply because I wanted people around me. I accumulated so many toxic friends, and I did not have the courage to let go of the ones that were hurting me. But I am doing that now. Is it easy? No, it's not easy. But it's the right thing to do. It's letting go of dead weight. It's letting go of things that weigh you down. Letting go of people who are not supporting you. People who are not pouring life into you. People who are not helping you. People who are not giving you. People who are not helping you to grow. Why are you holding on to them? Why are you holding on to them? Like I said, you're not meeting anybody new. You are not. Because human beings have to evolve. We are at the point where evolution is critical for the sake of everybody. Okay, so everybody you're meeting, you have met before. It's about balancing karma now. It's about taking care of business, taking care of what you came here to do. So let go of dead weight. Let go of thinking patterns that are not working for you. I don't care how pessimistic or realistic or negative or whatever you think you are. Is it working for you? Is it giving you the life you want? I don't care if you think you're an introvert, extrovert, narcissist, whatever. Is that helping you? That's the question. Is that giving you the life you want? If it's not giving you the life you want, then you need to get rid of it. You need to get rid of dead weight eating habits. How can you poison your own body? How can you poison your body? That is self-loathing at its best. You can't do that. You can't do that because self-love equates self-care. People say it tastes so good. Really? You know what I mean? You have to get rid of dead habits. You gotta get rid of dead weight. You gotta get rid of anything that is not putting life in you. I don't care how attached you are to that thing. That's the reason why you are attached to it in the first place. So you can struggle and work hard to get rid of it. That's where the growth comes. The growth comes in the struggle. As you're struggling to get rid of it, you grow and you mature and you evolve. That's the point. Okay?